remove our rear wiper should it ever rain in the future and I wish to do something about it. Well, I can use that one. Yep. You know, that doesn't sound good, but we have no time to concern ourselves with the weather. We need to push on and get our Mitsuoka Rays panels sorted. It's all good, people. It's all good. We're prepping it for paint, so there's a bunch of stuff we have to remove and repair. There was a dent here. There were several dents, in fact, and we have prepared the surfaces for little dabs of putty here and there, and that was me going hardcore, removing that stripe. Yeah. Okay, we are in, people. My mission right this second is to indeed remove this stripe. There was something else. Also, I need to take this off because Kenta will be weaving his magic on this. He's going to be blanking this. He's going to be working this little dent out here. So there is that. Additionally, I am to do some sanding on this bit here to get that all nice and smooth. So with that, let's get on this. Okay, time to take it down a gear. We're going to focus on getting this door handle out. Now, last time I had the luxury of Shacho helping me out. This time I'm going to do my level best. We're going to have another go at that. I had to get that black stuff off my fingers. Ooh. Absolute rookie move, people. Look at that. I didn't undo the screws. And another little thing that I'm having great difficulty in is disconnecting electronic connectors, wiring connections. That was really easy. Wow. So you can see nuts removed, and I think, is it that way?
2 hours later.
So that was one, but this one's the tricky one. There's a bit of a trick here. I think we're almost there, but there is a rather stubborn bit of whatever here. I'm gonna have to do some fancy footwork to get that out. It's not as simple as forcing it out, I know that much. Plan B, people. Shacho came over and said, Muzakashi. So the mission to remove this stripe continues. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I think I was a bit zoned out then. It's quite a hot day. Anyway, so what have I done? I have removed the Carol sign, the Mazda badge, and I've noticed we've got some spots of rust inside, and you can see a bit of corrosion. Oh, can you? Maybe you can just sort of see like a smiley face there of rust and corrosion and whatnot just there. Next step is, of course, to remove our rear wiper. That's gonna go. Wow. You know, we've got the spare tailgate anyway, so should it ever rain in the future and I wish to do something about it, well, I can use that one. Yep. It's probably gonna rain in the future. I mean, who even knows? Now I got to take this off, and there's a special way to undo these little plastic screws. I'll give that a go and remove that. So It is one of the dreaded things where the cables connect. And my mission again is to pull it apart. And I tell you what, for the amateur, it's not so easy, you know. And there we go. I had to do that too, so that was good. Anyway, let's attack this with gusto and maybe a screwdriver. Where'd it go? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, people. Oh! It's that easy. Thank you. No. Yahoo over there. Urimasu. So there's that. But what have I been doing? I have been scuffing up these panels a whole lot, front to back to front even. The bonnet. Next we took these strips out. Also these rubbers, these seals that were along here. That's that there. I did have a bit of a mishap, to be honest. Most disappointing, that strip down the roof. I put a little bit of a dent in that, most unfortunate, but you know, it's no drama, certainly fixable. Kenta is just on the phone, but he'll be with us in a sec, I'm sure, and then we're going to give this a toot. So yeah, we've been moving along pretty darn quickly, so that's super impressive. And then from there, it's going to be, I think, I'll update you, of course, but I think it's going to be onto the suspension components, which is going to be super exciting, because that's what they do here. If you ever have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. Truth be told, we are shooting things with a bit of a lag, but I'll certainly tackle them as best as I can. But everyone, thanks for joining us on this journey. Take it easy, see you next time.